animal instinct, you fools hurt.
Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Pass to Moran. And a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run, Grant.
Well, hey, when you've got the speed and athleticism, it's the best way to play. You have to challenge the defense to keep up with you.
A big-time ISO player in college, Brooks has shown the ability to play off the ball at this level.
Here's Bain. Here's Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Now here's Moran. 17 points in his last outing. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Brooks from outside. Knocks it down from distance.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often. Jaren Jackson Jr. is one of the most promising young big men that we have in this game, B.A. He's capable of spacing the floor and protecting the paint.
And those big men who block shots and shoot, sometimes given the label unicorns. Would you say Jackson falls into that category, Smitty?
Without question. And you can win with a player like Jaren Jackson. He doesn't need the ball in his hands to have a positive impact on this game.
Brooks. Oh, no good again that time. Outside Moran. Going inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Pass to Jackson. Inside. And they get it back. Here's Adams. Second chance shot. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Oh, got that one up quick.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark.
1:44 left in the first quarter. And it's in there.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Here's Jackson. And it's Memphis with another.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Jones with the ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
From the line. And that one's good. Jackson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Not just a floor spacer with the jump shot. Terrence solid also from the mid-range.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. 6-point game. Pass to Conchar. Outside Morant. Back to Conchar. 5 to shoot. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. 20 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Jackson.
Jackson Jr.
Basket counts. Jackson's got 6 points.
The D has to be more assertive with Jaren Jackson inside. Even with some contact, he's still able to score.
From deep, Melton. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action.
All right, look who's coming up in the corner.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Bain. And they'll get another chance. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
Bain's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Right side, Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Tillman. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with a 3. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly.
Timeout.
Where did he go?
Hey man, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Memphis leading. Driving to the basket. Brooks with the rebound.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
On the wing, Conchar. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anderson.
You know, well, growing up in a basketball family, Ja Morant's father and mother both hooped. His dad even played some pro ball. And when Ja was old enough, T trained him to follow in his footsteps.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Brooks has got 6. And the training sessions with Ja and his father T became the stuff of legends. Smitty, out on that concrete court they built in the backyard.
Ooh, I can imagine that hot South Carolina sun beating down on you, jumping on big tires to get his bounce. His dad never took it easy on him. He wanted to prepare him for the fire of competition.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in his last outing. Here's Adams. Double team on Adams. And that one's good for Brooks.
Starting to heat up now. He nailed 1 from behind the arc in the first quarter, 2 here in the second.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Pass to Anderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. From deep. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 1:36 left in the first half. Over to the wing. And then Morant with the dunk.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And finished off by Anderson.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Pass to Conchar. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Outside, Anderson. Clark with the screen. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
He buries it from 3.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
Now Morant. On the wing, Conchar. Here's Adams. Good D by Clark.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis Grizzlies. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And there's the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What an athlete this guy is. Ja Morant is talented at staying in control.
Pass to Conchar. Now here's Anderson. Over Jackson. Adams grabs the miss. To the paint. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Clock at 6. Bane, no good.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Here's Conchar. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Anderson for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. The 3 from Bane. Here's Jackson. From deep, Morant. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, grant a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Giving the Harrisons, the Grizzlies dance team.
Memphis calls timeout.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Memphis trailing here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Melton. Pass to Conchar. Jackson outside. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Here's Jones. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Jackson. Defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
And yep, it's good.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Melton outside. Back to Adams. Melton outside. The 3 sends it home from three-point land. Melton's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Bane. Now Melton. Here's Bane. He's got 5. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. Shot clock violation.
Grizzlies ball. Checking in for the Grizzlies, Kyle Anderson, John Conchar.
And here's Melton. Beyond the arc. And it's Tillman with a rebound. Inside. And And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
Memphis leading. Pass to Conchar. From behind the arc. It doesn't go for him.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And the basket by Payne.
He wisely chose to pull up for a three on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Now here's Melton. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Jackson outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Jackson's got 8.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes. Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now a timeout called by Memphis. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Morant. Brooks with the rebound. And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
That's his
first foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 4.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Grizzlies out in front, up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4.
Come on, fans.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And here's Memphis now. Trailing by 4. Morant into the lane. Pass to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Morant. And it's Brooks missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor. And misses like that are the reason why.
Ja Morant.
Just can't let Adams get this deep in the paint because when he does, he's focused on slamming it down.
From deep, Payne. On target from range.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Brooks. The 3 is up. Good, and the setup by Morant. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
So many teams are loading up on big wings who can shoot it. Dylan Brooks, he fits that bill.
Now here's Morant. Can they get it? And And the layup is good.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 9-point game. Adams a screen. Morant with it. Here's Jackson. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 11. Largest margin of the game. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. Up and over Brooks. That one's wide left.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Again, the Grizzlies. Good for two more.
Not just a floor spacer. Dillon will take the mid-range jumper if you give it to him.
From deep, Morant. They grab their own miss. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the game. The drive by Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Adams, shot's good. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Left side, Morant. Back to Bane. Shot clock at 5. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
Add this one to the win column. Their 57th of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Both teams will make substitutions. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Conchar drives in. Misses from short range. Pass to Williams. Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
No good. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel...
go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go, let's go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go, let's go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go, let's go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go, get it, let's go. West side, weaving, prime time, speeding, street run, grieving, low key, demon, teeth out, cheesing, having, eating, get mine, greedy, cold world, freezing. Let's go, 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 let's go. West side, get it, weaving, get it, prime time, get it, speeding, street run, get it, creeping, get it, low key, get it, demon, teeth out, get it, cheesing, having, get it, eating, get mine, get it, greedy, cold world, freezing. Pushing through the city nights, I got no time to waste.
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And here's Russell. And he's been a big part of their offense, averaging more than 18 points a game. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Three-point shooting is a strong suit for each of these teams. You think we've got a shootout in store for us, Doris?
Boy, hard to imagine that range effectiveness won't be the deciding factor. When you live and die by the three, like these two teams do, you can't deviate from that.
Here's Horford. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now Towns. A real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. There's the three. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And just about a minute into this first quarter. And Edwards, here we go. They get the rebound. Here's Russell. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket. Russell's got 5.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Here's Horford. Oh, and Towns with the block. Pass to Beasley. From deep three-point range. Outside for Russell. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. And it's Towns with a bucket inside.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Fans, your Celtics dancer.
So it's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. Inside. And Horford gets it to go.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Outside Russell. To the middle. Here's Towns. Boston with a rebound.
Minnesota. That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish it tight. That's a miss they can live with.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Boy, you have to feel for Karl Anthony Towns these last few years. Obviously, losing close family members during the pandemic, one of the toughest personal stretches for anyone.
And here they come. Oh, he tries a three. Vanderbilt, no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Right side, Williams. Here's Brown. The shot comes out. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And Towns, throughout all the turmoil, he's been a model leader.
You know what I love about Karl-Anthony Towns is the grace with which he has handled some incredibly difficult challenges. He has shown unbelievable strength throughout his tenure in the NBA.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Well, it happened very quickly, but Malik Beasley has shown he can be a deadly scorer in the NBA. The man is a walking bucket.
Minnesota in the lead. Nice shot by Okogie.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch-and-shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
Back to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Smart outside. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Back to Brown. Puts it up. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Brown's got his second basket. You know what, Beasley, he can attack in several ways on offense, Doris.
That's exactly right. He's too quick for so many perimeter defenders. And if you go small on him, he can bully you in the post. He's a tough matchup, and he knows it.
And finished off by Tice.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
3 points.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Now here's Williams. Pulls it from 20. And that one's long.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Pass to Russell. This one for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Russell is continuing to develop that deep perimeter shot. He's got to continue to be a factor from there.
Tatum from long range. And so it's Minnesota. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Here are the Celtics dancers.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of this sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that.
Fans, your Celtics dancers.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Pritchard, averaging around 6 a game. Outside White. Horford, right side. Pass to Pritchard. Outside, Williams. White for 3. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Well, coaching styles vary around the league, Doris. But what do you think the priority should be for a coach to be successful in the NBA?
Priorities are innumerable, to be honest with you, BA. These guys have an incredibly difficult job. You are stopping the best players in the world who have become so skilled. And so, number one, can you motivate players? Number two, what is your philosophy on both ends of the floor? Can you stop the opponent's best guys? Can you put your best guys in their most advantageous positions? Listen, coaching in the modern NBA is brutal. It is hard, and it takes an all-consuming effort to be great.
Back to Pritchard. Pass to Horford. Over Edwards. Kept alive. Here's Williams.
Minnesota foul.
Whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Williams on the wing. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Boy, what a career it has been for Al Horford. A decade and a half in the league. He has been a factor from his rookie year and on.
Boston, timeout. Fans, your Celtics answer.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Towns. That one doesn't drop. Horford with some nice D. And Al Horford, he still shapes a game. Double-digit score his whole career.
Well, think back to his collegiate career. Back-to-back championships, such a rare accomplishment. And his NBA career has found him a key contributor on some excellent teams.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Smart for three. Kick out to Brown. 4-3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Eight-second violation.
White tee, yeah, call up Fight Williams for the hype, please. They gon' white you before you white me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me.